welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace, the author of a variety of young adult novels, the latest of which, let me pull it off the shelf, is Return to Sherwood, which comes out May 1st, and I'm very excited about it. It's a retelling of The Legend of Robin Hood, and I think it's awesome. Today, however, I'm just going to be discussing a book that I have read recently. Now, you may have noticed on my channel I've started doing reading vlogs, so while I am reading a story, I am vlogging the entire experience and telling the camera about my thoughts. I intended to do that with this particular novel. It didn't really work out that way. So, two things. One, I traveled to my parents' farm when I read this book and did not bring my camera with me. So that was part of the problem. But I thought to myself, it's fine, I'll just catch up with the vlogging as soon as I get home. The problem there is that I read this book in one sitting. So there was no vlogging of it at all. The book in question is The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moreci. Tobias doesn't care about the Savior. He doesn't care that she's the ruler of the realm or that she purified the land, and he certainly doesn't care that she's of age to be married. But when competing for her hand proves to be his last chance to save his family, he's forced to make the Savior his priority. Now Tobias is thrown into the Sovereign's Tournament with 19 other men, and each of them is fighting and killing for the chance to rule at the Savior's side. Instantly, his world is plagued with violence, treachery, manipulation, revealing the hidden ugliness of his proud realm. And when his circumstances seem especially dire, he stumbles into an unexpected romance, one that opens him up to unimaginable dangers and darkness. And I absolutely loved it. Like I said, I read it in one sitting, which is crazy. I mean, I moved a little bit. I started at the table, which got uncomfortable, and then I moved to the rocking chair, and I stayed there all day. I got up for food occasionally. Also, random little story, because I was holding this giant book all day in my left hand and turning the pages, my skin I just threw the book. My skin right in here was rubbed raw from the turning of the pages all day long, and for the next day, if I moved my hand at all, it twinged just a bit. Let me pick up the book that I just threw on the bed. It's fine. So, things I loved about this story. It was super fast-paced and intense and amazing. It's also very, like, medieval fantasy-esque in a way. There is magic involved, but it's not heavy on the magic. That's just sort of in the background, kind of. But it's very focused on people, and there's like this whole gladiator-type tournament going on. It's just a whole hot mess of amazingness. The descriptions were all super vivid, and I felt like I was there on every single page. There were some things I didn't like as much in this book, but I knew they would be there before going in, so I wasn't shocked by them. And that would be one, the language, which I knew would be there because Jenna Moreci is not shy about speaking words that I do not personally use. And the other thing is that it was very graphic. There were love scenes, which makes me personally uncomfortable, but it's fine. Anyway, those were the two big things that I was like, I maybe could have done without. But overall, this book was amazing. I don't know, it was just really, really good. That's what I have to say about it. Tobias couldn't... What? No. Tobias... I don't actually know how to say his last name. Kaya? Kaya. Kaya! I'm not good with names. We're gonna skip that.